Hey everybody, this is Jovanny Venegas and you guys are watching Red Alert Live, where we take you to the hottest and most exclusive locations. Right now we're in the heart of Hollywood at Blanca Valdez Casting with the owner and the founder, Blanca Valdez. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thanks for having us. Now, Blanca has been in the industry. She knows it extremely well. She's casted for major corporations and now she's casted for the hit series. It's on Hulu. Islos High. I mean, it's an amazing show. If you haven't watched it, you need to catch it. It's good. It's actually one of my favorites. And she casted for season 1, season 2, and now she's casting for season 3.
Season 3.
I'm excited. I'm very excited, Blanca. So tell us about this experience with Islos High.
Islos High. It started with a dream. Carlos Portugal put it together. Hulu's original series. So it's like their first, and it's been so popular. It's been amazing. And now we're currently casting season 3. We're actually still looking for hip-hop dancers, especially male hip-hop dancers that are cool, hot Latinos. This is our time. Let's do it.
Islos High. If someone is interested in auditioning or being considered for this show, how would they, would they hit you up on Twitter, Instagram, or what do they need to do?
Sure, I do.
Not stalk you?
You can stalk anytime. No, this is or Blanca Valdez Casting. You can go on my website and get the information, and then you'll be able to email me.
If you guys haven't seen it, like I said, when I saw season 1, I was hooked. I was hooked.
It's really good.
It's really, it grabs you, it pulls you, and you want to continue watching because it's so addicting. But what do you think is because at first there was controversy because you can never make everyone happy. Of course,
Absolutely.
You can't make everyone happy. But there was controversy just because it's like, Latinos are having sex, and it's like,
listen, I'll show you.
In the parking lot? It's so nasty.
So are you.
Nessa cheated on you. You got half the girls in school wanting to have sympathy sex. Except that's not me.
How about we study together?
Well, hello. How do you think you were born?
We have sex too, right? Why not?
It's like, hello, how do you think you were born? How were we born? It's not like...
But see, that's the thing, and there's always this taboo, even though, come on, from our aunts from all the generations, all of us is like, ay, mijo, no le digas, pero él es tu papá, right? Yeah. It's like it happens all the time. So, and actually, Islos High is like I mentioned, our director, creator, Carlos Portugal. He's been amazing and backs Latino projects, and he wants it to be done well, represented well. And it was him and Kathleen Bedoya. Amazing team. Then they brought in Katie. So Katie Almore Moda, she's Latina now, which is awesome.
She was adopted.
She's adopted, absolutely. Season 1 was like so good and juicy. It's like a novela, okay? It's like a high school novela. There's intrigue and then all this dancing and everything. But season 2 has even more of everything and more dancing. So you have all these
Girl, it's senior year. Get it together.
How are we even best friends? Wherever I go, you go.
What's up,
Everything throughout the show is also a positive message without, drilling it about practicing safe sex and how things can happen if you have sex once. It's like a lot of times in Latino families, it's not accustomed to talk about it. So it's like there's finally this show where you can watch and little things that might happen. For example, one big deal is we're touching some, the subject of gays and lesbians, so saying it's okay, and there's a place to go if you need help with it or just advice. Support, exactly. Again, there isn't any show that tells you this, and again, they're not like in your face. It just tells you about where you can go to get help, where other aspects of abuse happens.
Promise me nothing would ever change our friendship.
East Los
But it's like there's actually a message.
There's a positive
And
message.
there's a positive message, and it's like when I first watched it and I saw, I talked to different people, a lot of people they loved it, and there's always those that you can't satisfy.
always,
And I
always.
was just like, dude,
Like, okay.
that's like my high school. That was just like my high school.
Right.
Those are things that I saw growing up. So it was like maybe you didn't see it.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that there's not other people, and I think it's a really important issue because it's like there are so many kids, bullying, and there's
Yes,
there so many are just killing themselves, and they're so young, whether they're HIV positive, whether they're gay, or if they have an STI, or if they have a baby, or there's just a lot of naiveness, a lot of in sending that message without being like, hey, you guys, without being cheesy.
Without preaching.
Yeah.
Yes, and there's a lot of important subject matters, like you mentioned. And if as you're watching, and somebody could say, "Hey, you know what? I feel like that," and mostly that there are so many Latino faces that you could say, "Hey, I can relate to that." We don't have to watch the Brady Bunch. I never saw a Latino on Brady Bunch. I mean, I know.
Unless they were cleaning.
Not even.
No,
Alice
Oh,
was
true,
American too.
Sure.
So there you go.
Well, Blanca, it's been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure coming over here and thank you and all your team for just being as kind and as awesome as you guys are, and I really do mean that, because you don't see that with everyone. You don't get that from everyone.
Hi, my name is Blanca Valdez, and keep watching Red Alert Live. A diva, and it could be male or female. And the minute they walk in,
everything, and I'm cured. I'm free of it right now, and
like losing my mom. That was like the hardest thing ever. But